Big day. Big day, buddy. Welcome to another episode of Giuseppi Watches a Movie. And I have to start off by saying, you know what I love? I love movies where people lie to each other to make them fall in love with them. Yeah, those are great. And you know what's even better? When you can also use that same movie to just make fun of gay people nonstop. Yeah, that's why I put in Boat Trip. Yeah, none of these words have ever been said by anyone, including me. I didn't mean it. I was just joking. Boat Trip. That's what I watched, and I'm so sorry. Why did I do this to myself? This movie is like an hour and a half of gay people are scary and they all want to touch me in inappropriate ways, and I might catch gay. Then it's 5 minutes of, oh, okay, maybe you're not so bad. And then it goes right back to, oh, but maybe you are. I mean, it's no wonder this movie did horribly. But from what I hear, most gay people are like, why even be offended by this? It's so bad that it's almost like it doesn't even exist. But yeah, in this whole movie, Cuba Gooding Jr. and Horatio Sanz accidentally get booked on a gay trip. They spend like an hour running around afraid, like, you know, Jason Voorhees is going to come out and stick it in their poopers. And, you know, and like if they do something wrong, they might catch gay. It's horrible. And then Cuba Gooding Jr. runs into the one woman on the ship and has to pretend he's gay so he can get close to her and make her fall in love with him. Isn't that romance? Isn't that a great story to tell people? Well, grandkids, your grandma and I, our relationship is based on a lie. I lied to your grandmama for many, many days about liking to be with men just so I could sleep with her. Isn't that lovely? I'm going to write a song. Yeah, no, and then it's just everything. And then of course you get the, you know, Horatio Sanz is like, I want to sleep with every girl, but maybe I'm gay for like 5 minutes. He's like, maybe I am gay. No, I'm not gay. Because, you know, you can turn it on and off just like that. The only good thing about this whole movie is that Roger Moore is in it, and he has come out and said the only reason he did this movie was for the money and the free vacation. That I can get behind. I can solidly get behind that. You go, Roger Moore. You cash that paycheck and get a 10. You deserve it. You're James Bond. But everything else about... I failed to mention, too, just, you know, so that the straight men might want to pay attention to this movie. They also put in the Swedish sun tanning team. Yeah, because, you know, competitive sun tanning. They also run into the Golden Tropics, I think it was, or something. Hawaiian Tropics sun tanning team. I mean, I liked them. They were decent to look at, but in this movie, I'm like, holy crap. You're like, oh no, straight men won't watch this movie. Throw some boobs in there. This whole movie is just a train wreck. And, you know, as I was watching it, I was like, oh, I wonder what happened to Cuba Gooding Jr. I haven't heard about him in a while. And then I Googled it, and, yeah, I kind of wish I hadn't. Cuba has... He's fallen on some hard times these days. He's not such a nice guy as I thought. So ultimately, the movie stars a monster, and it's a piece of floating crap on a cruise ship. And I actually paid only about $1.99 for this at a thrift store or something like that. And I kind of want to go and see if I can get my money back. In fact, I want to write to the producers and be like, you need to pay me for buying this. Like, not just $1.90. You need to double that. I want like $4 out of this. Don't watch this movie. I mean, unless you're getting $4. If you're going to get $4, watch this movie. But other than that, don't submit yourself to this. There are much better ways to spend a couple of hours of your life. And than to submit yourself to an hour and a half of gay people are scary. So that's my advice to you. Avoid this floating piece of turd. All right, bye. Oh, and send in those requests so I don't have to do stuff like make myself watch Boat Trip, because you guys have such a good track record of suggesting much better movies than Boat Trip. What am I doing?
Whoa, here he comes. Watch out, boy, he'll chew you up. Whoa, here he